Exception by Kyla Kachmarik.
Flashback begins November 26, 2020. Enter Kyla. Kyla sits on a couch in the basement, looking at the TV playing quietly in front of her. Wrapped in a snuggie and warm tea in hand, she sheds a tear as she struggles to take one deep breath. She clips the pulse oximeter onto her finger for the 10th time today. Squinting her eyes shut as if to protect her from what she's about to see, she opened them and read what was in front of her.
Oxygen, 88. Heart rate, 120. Breathe, Kyla. Breathe, Kyla. Do not look at your skin. Do not itch. Do not even think about it.
Kyla stands up from the couch and begins to pace, stretching her arms upwards to try to get more air into her lungs. She wheezes and gasps for air.
Control. As if this was in my control. If I could, then of course I would, but I have not an ounce of it. What happens, why it happens, when it happens, left subject to whatever move this beast decides to take next. Yet I have no surface area left for new hives, no strength left to live off of shallow breaths. I pray for control. Control. None of this is in my control, but my father! There's no use in blaming the contaminator when the damage has been done. To no one's fault, nobody in the wrong, when we seemed to be doing everything right. A myriad of people to point fingers at, yet none are truly deserving. My faith in God is my strength, but this I simply cannot understand. I've been safe, healthy, faithful, kind, virtuous. What did I do to deserve this? A quarantine on Thanksgiving Day! Why me? A test of faith. I question my fate. Perhaps this was destined to happen to make me stronger. But I was strong to begin with, or so I thought. Anxiety. Never have I felt your presence more than within the past week's time. You're a healthy teenager. Your symptoms must be so mild. You'll get over it easily. Teenagers are not the ones getting really sick. Well, meet the exception!
Kyla screams and growls in anger. She sits back down on the couch and closes her eyes.
Lies! A myth of the media! A generalization that has led me to a false sense of safety. Why don't they come see this healthy teenager being referred to the ventilator unit? What would they say to a teen with heart damage? My father, asymptomatic, unfazed, and I, the exception. The most ill I've ever been. Physical, mental shambles. A healthy teenager, so young and invincible.
End flashback. May 12, 2021. Kyla walks into a convention center that is hosting a vaccine clinic. Holding a stack of paperwork in her hands, she calmly follows the lines through the registration tables and into the vaccination zone.
My body craves that breath of freedom. Heart still frazzled, covered by a monitor, skipping beats, painful beats. My body mostly recovered, my mind more ill than ever before. Anxiety overtakes me. My mind is constricted by the snake of my own thoughts, mentally ill, making myself physically ill. The rash is back.
Kyla sits down at the table. The nurse holding the needle sits across from her. The nurse cleans off her arm and leans in closer.
I just want to feel normal again.
Yeah, just feel a thick pin.
Breathe, Kyla. A breath of freedom, of hope and excitement.
Kyla takes a deep breath as the needle pinches her arm and pierces her skin.
Of security, an assurance that I might not have to fight for my breath again. The agony of doing it once. No strength left to do it twice. Here's to the first last. Your senior prom. The final field hockey game. Here's to walking the graduation stage. Here's to moving across the country to that dream school in Texas. Here's to a break from that crippling health anxiety. Here's to taking that deep breath again and again. And that illness that controlled my body and mind for the past 6 months, body slowly healing, gaining strength, mind nearing stability, finally regaining peace. That damn virus. Damn you. I'll tell my kids about you one day. Yes. Here's to hopefully never seeing you ever again. Knock on wood.
Kyla